Hi, my name is Khaira. I am the OET course leader for OET preparation at Khaira Education. Khaira Education is a premium preparation provider, which means that our materials and our OET training methods have been endorsed and have been approved by the OET Centre Australia. You can verify this claim by going to the official website of OET, and you'll find this listed there under the preparation providers. In this video, I will be demonstrating a role play for the medicine profession along with my partner. I will be taking on the role of a doctor, and my partner here would be taking on the role of a worried patient whose child has been diagnosed with some medical condition. We'll be sharing the link to download the cue card as well underneath the video, and I hope that you will find this useful for learning some skills that can help you improve your score in the speaking, and that you'll be able to put into practice immediately after watching the video. Hi, I am Dr. Gurleen, and I'll be looking after you and your child today. Could you please confirm your child's name for me?
Rosa.
Rosa, right. And how may I address you?
Hema.
Hema. Right, Hema, I have just examined Rosa, and I understand from the case notes that Rosa has been suffering from rash and mild fever from the last 3 days. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. So I've just examined Rosa, and I'd like to tell you that she's suffering from a common infection for children of her age, and it's called chicken pox. Do you have any prior information about this?
No.
Right, that's fine. I'd just like to reassure you that this is a common condition and is completely treatable. Rosa is 6 years old, and for children of her age, this is a common infection. It can be mildly uncomfortable for children, and we're going to discuss some ways you can relieve or manage this condition. But after the condition has run its course, after the infection has run its course, Rosa is going to be completely fine, and then she will have a lifelong immunity to this condition, which means that she will never suffer from chickenpox again.
Okay.
Now, before I discuss how you can manage her discomfort, is there anything that you would like to know?
Yeah, if it is chicken pox, then is it dangerous or contagious for a child?
I can understand as a parent you'd be worried about this. Yes, chicken pox is a highly contagious condition, and I'd like to know if you have any other children.
Yes, I have 10-year-old son, so will he catch it?
Right. Has he suffered from chickenpox in the past?
No.
He hasn't.
No.
Right. So you'd need to be careful because chickenpox is a highly contagious condition, and for the infection to completely run its course, it can take at least 2 to 3 weeks. So you'll have to make sure that Rosa is in a separate room, and since this virus can be transferred via skin-to-skin contact, or even via with respiratory droplets, which means that if Rosa sneezes or coughs, it's possible that your son can catch this infection. So I would advise you to keep them separate until at least the spots or the blisters, they turn into scabs. That's a sign that the condition is healing properly.
Okay.
So until, yes, please continue.
For how much time my child will have to be at home?
Right. So I will advise that Rosa takes a leave from school,
Okay.
and she rests until she's at least the condition is not as contagious as it is right now. So I would say that wait and see for a week at least until the blisters or the spots, they start scabbing. So which is a sign that she's doing well, she's recovering. It's a sign of recovery. So up until that time, she should stay at week, usually a week, and after that we can have another follow-up appointment to see if she can rejoin school.
Sure. So what are the precautions I have to take that my child will not scratching the spots?
Right. I think that's a really good question, because as a parent, it's going to be very difficult for you to see her with any kind of discomfort,
Yes.
right? So this condition, because of the spots that form on the body, it's possible that she might want to itch. It's itchy, so she might want to scratch it. So there are several things that you can do. The first thing is make sure that she wears loose cotton clothing. This will ensure that the skin is allowed to breathe, and she will just feel more comfortable. She'll be at more ease, which will help her in just managing the discomfort better. She'll be able to manage the itchiness feeling. Is that something you'd be able to do? I'm sure you'll find plenty of loose clothing at home.
Yes, doctor.
All right. The second thing that you can do is use calamine lotion. You'll get it from the local pharmacy and just dab it on these spots. So that alleviates the itchiness feeling that she will have on the spots. Does that sound like something you'd be able to do?
Yes, doctor.
All right. And finally, you can get antihistamines like Benadryl. I think this is something, again, I'll write a prescription for you. So this will help in alleviating the feeling. It will mitigate the feeling of the itchiness, and this will ensure that she does not scratch, which means that she will not, the scabs or the blisters, they will not leave any lasting impressions or marks on Rosa's skin. Does that sound plausible or realistic?
Yes.
All right. Before we wrap up, I would just like to check your understanding to make sure that you've understood everything correctly. Would you be able to repeat in your own words the things that you'll be doing at home?
Sure. First of all, I will keep my child at home for a week so that it will not spread to any other kid. Moreover, to reduce itching, as you said, I will prefer loose cotton clothing to allow the skin to breathe, calamine lotion, and Benadryl.
Right. Great. I'm glad that you've understood. Although this condition is not harmful, and like I said, it's gonna get cured in time, right, in due course. However, if you feel that any unusual symptoms arise, like if the fever rises above 102 degrees, or you feel that your child is distressed, anything unusual, please get in touch with me immediately, because then we'd like to make sure that it doesn't lead to any more complications.
Okay, doctor.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Then
Thank you so
I will
much.
see you after a week to check on Rosa's progress.
Sure, doctor. Thank